they weren't her own. There she goes in the morning. There she goes in the morning sun. There she goes in the evening. There she goes when the day's done. Got a new woman, found her in a trash can.
Sorry about that. We've been having some issues with some of the caster being dicks and nah, but we're alright. We're just not able to make it at the moment, so it's just us two for now. Hopefully later on.
Yeah, give him a
she'll
few
improve.
minutes.
Yeah, I'm here with Big Man Longschlong.
Big Man Longschlong.
Yeah, hopefully we got some stuff in store for you today, right? So we'll start it off, just let a few people get in the chat. Yeah, we got some people watching right now. So
Some people in the chat.
Are we all doing alright today? Are we all good?
Good, everyone alright?
Hey Birdman, hey Ghost, what's up? Oh, Porsche, I noticed them in the chat. Nice one. How are you doing, guys? I hope you're all staying safe, you know, staying good. You might have noticed something. Right, you might have noticed something, by the way, sorry to cut you off, but yeah, we did it. We gave Zephyr his own show.
Zephyr's got his own show now.
Yes,
way!
Absolutely horrifying. But I do like to I don't want to give too many details out basically, because I do think that it's something you need to more watch and sort of learn. Hopefully it doesn't get taken off YouTube. That wouldn't be ideal. But yeah.
We've got to. Let's just hope Zephyr doesn't go full out.
Yeah, I know.
Because if he does, we will get taken down.
Probably get the police around our houses.
Probably gonna get fucking carpet bombed.
It's not 4 p.m.
Yeah. Hello. You're on the stream right now. You're late. Here's DDD. He's very late.
Everyone point and laugh.
Everybody point.
Shame on DDD.
But it isn't 4 p.m. What?
I told you the time. All right, listen. Right. So Zephyr's show. I've gave him some limits. Hopefully he'll stick to them. If not, then he'll be cut out of the show, unfortunately. And I think we will run into a schedule a bit, so we might be 7 minutes later than normal on the transitions than the schedule says, because we have some issues today.
Wait.
So let's start off. It's been a crazy few days. Like I'm seeing
Of course it's been.
Sorry,
Jesus Christ. I was expecting. Like, today was the craziest day. I thought you said this was 4 p.m. Now
I don't know. That was your time to convert. I told you the time. All right. Anyways, so DDD himself has been very nervous recently.
Nervous.
Because he doesn't particularly like the idea of Zephyr getting his own platform to speak.
Hell no, I do not like that. I feel like Zephyr will spot shit and make us get banned off of YouTube. And once that happens, we're gonna get demolished, and we're not at the show anymore.
Also, DDD, we had a bit of an issue with this. I don't think I've actually got him as a friend, but are you able to add Richard? There we go. Now we might actually be able to move on smoothly.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, we've just established a few things, so we don't say no shooters DDD. Yeah,
what the? This is the most unorganized stream I've ever had. First of all, I missed up the time. Second of all,
right,
we're not even talking.
And
third of all, what the hell? Richard's not even on.
Yeah, well, it's gone a bit shit, hasn't it, all of a sudden? I'm sure it'll pick up. I'm sure we're getting to the flow of things a bit nicer, but we do have Politicast coming up. We're gonna give that a lot of extra time, because last time we didn't have enough, you know, resources. Only Zephyr control his own show. Yeah, you're right.
Ideas and minds.
Zephyr controlling his own show is like giving. Okay, it's like giving.
It's like giving a baby a gun.
No. It's like giving the god of destruction a fucking platform where he can brainwash people.
Yeah. So I'm gonna start off. We'll just get onto track a bit more. So, how has your weeks been? Like, has anything happened? I know there's a lot of isolation going on in a lot of countries, but has anything happened in your house?
In my house,
Wow.
all I've been doing was eating, sleeping, doing work, sometimes jerking, doing whatever the hell I want. But the good I do is new games that I haven't played in a while. Like for example, let's say Nier Automata, very good game, recommend it. It's an amazing game. Tearjerker as well. Other game, BioShock. I have never got, but I was able to get it because of PlayStation Plus doing a monthly thing for free. So I recommend you check that out. It's really good. It's not a sponsorship, by the way, but I would like. Anyways,
So
in
yeah,
short,
on my end, you done?
in short, nothing much. Piss all has happened. It's really it.
Okay. In short, my week has been practically the same. Nothing happened. I go to bed late. I wake up late. My mum yells at me. My brother tells me to go. My brother the other day,
You know, it'd be interesting.
Let me go go to shop so we could buy fucking
Silver,
week's
what would
supply
make that
of
more
sweets and
interesting?
shit.
What
What?
would make that more interesting is if you said you had a stepsister. So then
Fucking
that
stepsister.
weekend was weird.
Come on.
because-
I probably could have. I probably could have if
Hold
my mum's ex didn't break up with her and married her instead.
No, hold on.
But
I'm
no,
just
instead
thinking.
I've just been gaming.
So
Yeah.
by the
I-
way, I just noticed in the chat, Zephyr's going on a tangent. That's sort of what you can expect from him in the show.
Oh, Zephyr's
I
gonna
would-
go on many tangents.
I
He's-
would like to recommend Zephyr. You know, just save your energy for your segment because you're gonna need a lot of it.
Zephyr,
Honestly,
save it for the show, please.
what would make this show better is if we talked about nothing but the stupidest stories ever. Like, okay, let's say you
You
put
got
a
a head
fishing hook in
start
your.
last stream. Jesus Christ!
I know,
dude.
but we need to keep on doing it. We need to
Water
keep it
sports?
consistent basis of retardation. Therefore, they have a reason to look at us. Like,
I
okay,
love water sports. Gotta playing fucking basketball. And
we
shit.
need content.
content.
Yeah.
You're talking
Don't
about
show.
content.
I don't think those are the kind
Content.
of water sports that he likes. If you ever caught up with the last stream, you'll realize that DDD
I
is
don't
quite
like
the
water sports, Abdul.
he's quite the fan, really. He has
homosexual?
an addiction to them, actually.
Fine, how about this? I give you some of my water sports, bro. You sit down.
It's not that type
Oh.
of stream, alright?
I see. Yeah, it ain't that type of stream. We're on YouTube, not Pornhub.
Yeah, right. So, right.
You gonna say
And
anything?
it goes silent. No, I noticed that Zephyr, stop. Zephyr! You have a content, are you? Right. Right, we'll see. I mean, if your show doesn't do too well, then I don't know, man.
Maybe,
The second
maybe
Zephyr
in the future, the entire podcast will just be Zephyr.
Oh, he's
Just
definitely gonna
Zephyr
take
shot.
over. He is definitely gonna take over.
Oh
I know.
yeah, everyone.
The sad thing is, there will be a few
His
people who
entire
don't
army,
actually
he's gonna
understand
create
who Zephyr
He's
is.
gonna He's gonna
Oh,
scream
you won't.
on the stream, and he's gonna take it over.
Yeah, you might not understand Zephyr, but you will. All right. That's
Trust me,
basically
one
trust me,
Zephyr's
one
way of
conversation
thinking-
with him, you'll know.
I got a message of
Zephyr's-
Craig saying you've got some balls giving Zephyr his own stream.
Zephyr's thought process is, I see funny minion. I think I should make meme of this. So he does it, and he can't get it out of his head. He constantly does this. He always rants on about this stupid shit. So let's say, Zephyr sees like a split penis or something. I'm just gonna say that. That's probably a good
Okay,
stream.
right.
But Zephyr will look
Let's
at
just
it.
stop. Let's just stop. Right. All right.
Zephyr will
I
look
know
at
we're
it.
gonna devolve
Subscribe.
fast into a different, more disturbing conversation. So, hey, it was my birthday a few days ago, on the 31st.
It was.
It was, and I spent
And now
it
you're
in
like,
lockdown.
what, 13?
I'm
How old
12
are you now,
actually.
13? Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, 17th birthday, and I spent it in isolation.
Oh, sick.
You know, that's a good thing you should do. You should never be friends with people. You should always spend your birthday by yourself. Because
Okay.
if you try to be other people, you will become corrupt.
Yeah, pretty
Okay.
much.
Friend
I'm
ends with
getting
ends.
increasingly worried because I'm getting messages off people from my college, so that like shows that they're watching this stream, and I'm absolutely terrified.
Oh fuck!
Now,
What?
No.
Oh fuck! What shit? That
No,
like one day you're not
everyone
in
needs to
school.
listen to all of us. Okay. If you have friends, cut ties with all of them. You need to stay lonely, stay isolated. You are your own man. Okay. If you don't live like a lone wolf, then you are a spink. No, I'm just kidding.
Watch
Right.
it that like one day in college your stream gets your
Wait, did I say
podcast gets streamed
spec?
during assembly.
Oh my god, no, the thing is, because like, right, so like, in my media class, right, I have to, you know, watch some YouTube videos that my media teachers make, because obviously online classes and stuff, and I decided, oh hey, I'll subscribe to him, you know, so I can get the lessons quickly, right, basically. Little to my knowledge, I also forget this is the channel where I have all my podcasts.
I'm gonna be honest.
Another funny story, I actually saw him while walking my dog today, and I never knew he lived right around the corner from my street. That is terrifying.
Wow.
He can
Actually,
come over and beat me up right now.
I did once spot. I was a falcon right outside my door. The falcon just recently killed that animal, so it was just chilling on someone's car. A lot of people were trying to go pass by it, but the falcon kept on trying to attack people just because they weren't even touching his freaking rabbit. So they just freaking randomly attacked people, and they had to freaking get an exterminator, which was stupid because it's just a falcon. They killed the falcon, which sucks, but hey, it'd be like that.
Yeah, I guess.
Tao.
Jesus, Zephyr, stop ripping into shreds, man. You're actually ripping DDD apart.
Zephyr, please. We would love to hear more of this. Could you please just wait a few
DD, shut up, DD, shut up.
so you can talk about it live.
I'm gonna be honest. This selection of cast was a pretty boring selection.
Yeah, well,
boring, yeah.
shut up, DDD, right. We're doing what we
You
can.
can't-
And you know,
you
it's
can't
not
hide the
our
truth.
fault. It's not our fault. But DDD didn't look at the time schedule. Right.
Well,
Alright.
okay. I did. I thought it was 4 p.m. I said 4 p.m. We agreed to that. Yeah, how about, okay, I have a long schlong silver on the camera. Mine is longer.
PM,
I mean,
it's 8
suck
PM.
it.
What?
There we go.
Are you guys serious?
Oh, I think Birdman actually wants to come in. I think he might have a lovely story for us.
Oh, Birdman's got a story?
I'll let him in here. Yeah, we'll get Big
Oh,
Birdman
please
on.
come in, Birdman. We'd love to hear it.
Is that
Yo.
Big Birdman? How are you doing?
What's up?
You got a story
What's
or
up?
Herman, do you
anything
have
today?
anything to
Oh
add?
yeah. I have plenty of stories. It's plenty of stories to tell you. I've been involved.
Stories about sex or stories about your past lives or
Nah, it's about
you
walkouts.
attempting. No, wait. No stories about you attempting to go confront a girl because we all know how that will end.
Yeah, no. It ends up with the girl's probably autistic or transgender. You know that shit.
Or
And
just
also, hi
really
Zephyr. How you doing today?
I think Zephyr's currently having a breakdown because he just realised that he's actually going to have a proper audience this time when he's doing this rap.
Yeah. All right, let me tell you a story of lolcows I encountered. There's this girl. I'll call her B because if I mention her name, she'll go on an autistic pissy fit. Yeah, she does that. I go on the Discord, troll her around. She was basically selling shit like Angry Birds and everything on eBay. You know how Christian sells like rugs and all that? That's how she does.
Oh wow.
And then I memed her a little bit, and guess what?
What is it?
She wants to have sex with you because you're so funny?
Nah, she starts flipping the fuck out. She
Bruh.
starts flipping the out and starts
Dude, you know
calling
it'd
it
be funny
admins like
if she
for real.
started spreading and saying Please make love.
Like full on mental autism. Like when Christian starts raging out, how he's called all the trolls like, "Oh my god, the trolls!" Yeah, yeah. And I joined her server just for shits and giggles. And guess what? She's like, "Who invited Birdman? Oh my god, I'm gonna kill someone if he doesn't." Birdman's a jerk. Oh my god, he's a sinner.
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't understand half of what you were saying. So
I thought you were gonna say simp for a second.
Honestly, in my head, you sounded like the teacher from Charlie Brown. Just like. So maybe next time, be a little more clear with the story. I really couldn't understand shit.
I think I understood it. Someone was selling Angry Birds on eBay.
Yeah. There's this girl named
she
Dee, and she was selling Angry Birds and got pretty mad because I memed her because I was keep on comparing her to Christian because I that's how I roll, and she started getting pissy and hissy with me. And you know how Christian is when someone memes him, starts freaking out, calling people.
Christian actually scares me because it reminds you that people like that are in the world.
The trans lesbian.
Honestly, I think people should see Christian as more of a messiah. Christian is literally what I think to be the stupidest person. No, I think he's the stupidest person in existence, and yet he still has a reliable fan base, which is impossible for a man of his caliber.
You know the funny thing about Christian, actually, sorry to cut you off a second there, but...
Oh yeah, continue.
Right, I don't want to get too into detail, but I'm sure we can all agree that we've met a certain someone who's very similar to that man. Yeah, I wonder who he is. He's actually blocked me.
Of autistic lolcows,
Is his name, does it start with a J?
It might do.
No. There's another girl who's basically friends with the the store I just told, and she's basically mentally ill, and she's pretty much yeah. She freaks out if her favorite girl gets, her favorite person who someone criticizes her. She's like, "Oh my god, whoever does that, oh my god, I'm gonna block, I'm gonna kill you." Yeah, here's videos of her. Right. Yeah, her name's Mary Rodriguez.
Nice.
So,
right, that's great. I'm gonna have to
Does anyone
get
else
you off
have any
now,
more
but...
questions that could...
Oh, come on, keep me on.
I'm gonna have to get you off, dude, I'm sorry. Right.
Come on, we're
getting ready for probably one of the biggest disasters out there, so... Alright, see you.
And also, shout outs to Crowdlegs.
Can we have one more person who has a better question, and maybe even better stories?
And maybe a better mic? Alright.
Yeah.
So, yeah, 90% of that was breathing, I'm pretty sure, but... Oh well.
Yeah, all wind.
Actually, you know what? No.
It was probably just...
It reminds me of you know when Zephyr would just breathe heavily down his mic?
Oh, who's a comedian?
Yeah.
Who's a fucking comedian? I want someone that in chat to say something funny, because I'm fucking bored.
No,
Say funny.
Jesus. You know what's really crazy
It's
about
either a question, a story, a funny story, or an actual funny. And if you aren't funny, we're kicking you out.
That's just not nice, what was it? Right. We'll just put my card.
Nice,
who said I was nice? Who said I was nice?
This is why you're not a nice person.
Zephyr, stop. Right, just stop. Yeah, so, wait, in America right now, you guys aren't in lockdown, right?
We are, I guess you can consider us in lockdown somewhat. We're in quarantine.
Are you not allowed to, leave your house?
We can get out very easily. It's just social distancing.
Right, yeah, we're pretty much stuck in our houses now, and it is
we're not allowed
slowly getting boring.
Listen, I don't really have any difference. I was doing fine without this social distancing thing.
Well, that's just because you're sad.
Exactly.
You're just sad. Right.
It's a sad life, really.
I can just exercise at home. I don't really care. Dumbbells. I can just get more pounds if I want to, once I get better.
Dude, you literally called me up today saying that your arms were sore because you tried to lift funny.
I lifted 80, I did 80 reps yesterday, and I did 30 reps today.
I did 80 reps! I did 80 reps, guys, on this piece of string. Oh, yeah!
Guys, I literally lifted a bottle of water.
I'm gonna...
Oh my god.
I'm gonna kill you.
I
You don't deserve
I
luck.
lifted my phone the other day. I'm strong.
No, right.
After the stream, I'm gonna be doing like 2 more sets and just chilling because I'm really tired.
What, you're just
Could you film
you're
it?
just gonna like flex on us all? Is that what you plan on doing? Here?
Flex? No.
Because that's what it sounds like you're doing.
Okay, well I'm trying to talk about something. Who gives a shit?
Weird flex, but okay.
Yeah, I know.
Alright. I don't see you guys coming up with anything
DDD
to
is
talk about.
screeching right now. DDD is literally screeching.
I'm just saying, I don't see you guys talking about anything.
I'm
So-
actually strong. You don't
So like
understand.
when like we're actually allowed out our little birdcage houses, right? What is the first thing you're gonna actually do?
Like what?
Like when lockdown is over, this is more towards Longshong, but like you know
I'm
when
probably gonna hang out with my
coronavirus is
friends,
done, like
invite my friends over to my house. I actually planned on doing that before the virus, but my parents decided against it because of the virus, which pissed me off at the time. But I dealt with it. So I'm gonna be doing it after if stupid virus is over with.
yeah.
I'm probably gonna
just
go
get drunk.
back to what I was doing before, and then touch people a lot more than die because the virus hadn't fully gone yet.
Spoken like a true sex offender.
All right then. I
So-
never knew he was a sex offender, but thanks.
I mean, he might be the most likely out of all of us. You know what I mean? Like,
you are. He's older than us. We're not even like
I don't even
adults
know
yet.
how old Longschlong is, to be honest, and I'm terrified about
Oh, yeah,
it.
he's 40 years old. He's 40 years old.
40
and
years
last-
old, is he now?
The last known interaction
Nah,
he's ever had with a
57.
woman was a high school girl at the age of 17, and he was 39 at the time.
39. Okay,
Yes, he was
that's.
arrested.
Bro, could you please stop doxing me, bruh?
Dumb. Wait, Longshot, I'm actually curious, like,
Why
legitimately,
is
how
my
old are you?
show losing attention? What is
Huh?
that?
How old actually are you? I forget.
I actually turned 20 this year.
Jesus
So
Christ.
technically he's supposed to be a registered sex offender anyways. So
Yeah.
You can only be. You have to be 21 to be a registered sex offender. It's in the law.
okay, so let's just go past 2 years right now. It's been 2 years. Can you fucking tell me why you aren't a registered sex offender yet?
Because he
because I'm
can't
smart.
find women.
Okay, that's the closest thing.
No, oh god, speaking of doxing, but, actually, you remember that one time I accidentally guessed your real name? Like, just... Yeah, I guessed Longshot's real name.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. Big Ben broadcast. What the hell? We haven't even talked about anything remotely interesting. All we are doing is talking about the shittiest things in existence. You know what? I'm gonna go from the audience. What do you guys want us to talk about? Anything. I am bored.
I think they just don't want you on the show, to be honest.
Yeah,
Actually, I was doing fine first stream. What are we talking
Yeah,
about?
first stream until, like, the rest of the people got on.
What do you mean?
Make better content, right, I will do. You know what we'll do? We'll just bring you on. How about that?
Yeah,
Come on,
that's
man.
what we're gonna do, but give us an idea. I'm fucking tired.
Yeah, in 2 minutes when we put it on break, we'll get Zephyr into his little harness, and yeah, we'll just let that go.
You
see-
know those harnesses? You know that one Christian harness where they harness? It's like a cross.
Oh, don't
you
even.
know-
No, I know what you're on about. Just don't. Just really don't.
It's to prevent kids from jerking off. I don't
Oh,
know what.
yeah, that one.
I always thought that was the funniest shit I've ever seen. Back when it was like I first saw.
That's just awful. That's legitimately
Yeah.
awful. Lolcows and Mary. Right, I get lolcows, but Mary,
the
I
hell
don't
is
know what that
lolcows and
is.
Lol cows. Mary who?
Mary. No, you see, lolcows. No, the only thing that really comes good with lolcows is just like people call this man stupid, and then everybody clapped. You know what I mean? Everybody just like went away with it with smiley faces. But it gets boring. Like, you know, we've had a certain lolcow who we've dealt with for a long time.
Yeah, I really don't like lolcows.
Jesus Christ, I think Zephyr's got a lot to say, so Let me just check.
Zephyr does not like me, and he never wants to like me. I think it's because of my stuttering and lack of conversation towards people. He doesn't like that, so he wants to behead me.
Right. We're actually like bang on time now, so I'm gonna put this on hold. And I'm gonna organize it. Let's get. Jesus, I'm actually scared, you know.
Oh no, I think we're gonna love it.
Alright, okay, well.
I have high hopes. I'm optimistic.
I'm very sorry.
I believe in you, Zephyr.
This Big Bang broadcast didn't turn out too great. Probably because it was just such a big mess from the start. Like we had issues at the start and whatnot, so I'm sure we're gonna pick it up afterwards.
I said 4 p.m. That's also another issue.
Right, okay. So I'll see you guys in a bit. I'm gonna leave it to Zephyr once he gets in here, so just stay tuned.
See ya.
Got a new woman, found her in an old bar. Got me a woman, baby, took her back to my car. There she goes in the morning, there she goes in the morning sun. There she goes in the evening, there she goes when the day is done. Got another woman, I found her on my new phone. Really should see her photos, too bad they weren't her own. There she goes in the morning, there she goes in the morning sun. There she goes in the evening, there she goes when the day is done. Got a new woman, found her in a trash can. Think this is the woman, baby, I really do. Better tell my hand. There she goes in the morning, there she goes in the morning sun. There she goes in the evening, there she goes when the day is done. The day is done, 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 the day is done. Was on the news today, gotta stay afraid, just leave it alone. We're going green to red, said the talking head, it's out of control. They got a war machine, but it's going green, I don't even know.
Here we go. I am. Okay, alright. It's not appearing on the thing, you know that, right? I'm sorry, like, I'm getting messages. Oh, no, I'm on. Great. Oh, God. Oh, that way. Good. Hey, everyone. Oh, Jesus. Fucking hell. Are you guys alright? Yeah, okay. So, how are you all? You all good? You having a good time? You having a great... Yeah, alright. So, I've been thinking about stuff to talk about. And I'm honestly not too sure what to talk about. I'm gonna be honest. I've been told to just like... I mean, that's not really something I can just sort of do. It just sort of happens. So I think the best thing would just to talk about like random shit, and then maybe it will just happen automatically. I don't know. I actually do not know. Someone in chat says, talk about my shit performance, and I'm presuming that's DDD. Let me... let me check. I'm gonna Oh, you guys want me to talk about DDD? There's not really much to say, just Spacker. My favorite game lore. Oh... You guys just want me to talk about or like... Actually, you know what? I have an idea. Hang on. So what we're gonna talk about something that's very near and dear to my heart. That is... I just saw it on the screen. Die. Hey, leave it. Go away. Fuck off. Yeah, I'm talking about something very near and dear to my heart, and that is of Punjabi minions. If you're not aware of Punjabi minions, I highly suggest you go to your browser. And there are many browsers, so I'm just going to say browsers of choice. I don't want to get into that. Don't want to get into that argument. But go to your browser of choice and look up Punjabi minions. It's quite good. This is something I tend to look at quite often. I'll just stick this in the chat. Here we go. It's probably oh fucking god. I did not plan for this, and I think it's pretty obvious I didn't plan. Fucking hell. I do not know what the hell to say right now. I don't know. Okay, I'm just gonna read it. No. Oh, I have no idea. I have. Fuck off! I literally have no idea what to talk about. There isn't really anything to talk about. Do you know what I mean? I mean, tell me to just ramble, then you don't give any context behind that. Uh-huh. Yeah, you can. That's a good point. I was thinking... Oh, thank you. Much appreciated. I was thinking of a potential, not necessarily this show, but some we could have it where maybe people call in and I can talk to them. I think that would work quite well. Yeah, just drop Abdul a DM on Discord and fun time. Yeah. Such shit. I don't know. I don't know what to talk about. There isn't really anything, you know. Oh yeah, you're probably right. Right. I mean, to be honest, I'm not even going to try and dispute that. I'm actually not even. I am not good in front of a crowd. I'm not good in front of a crowd. Never been good in front of a crowd. Oh, that's good. Does anyone want to like join the call? Like, just drag people in. You know what I mean? Hello. That's quite upsetting. Oh. A much more appealing one than DD, and that is please roast OBH, and I'll be more than happy to do that. Without any any choice. I know. I yes. Yeah. Fucking hell. It's not bad on my end. I'm literally listening to the stream that you're on about. Because I mean, there's not really a whole lot to say about that. He's a Spurger, you know. He doesn't really contribute much. He's a Spurger, you know. He doesn't contribute anything to a conversation, really. He just sort of spurgs out. Yeah. Quite tragic. Fuck you. Bro. No. Hang on, where is it? Where's my funny? I had a thing in mind. I had a thing, and it was pre-installed. And It isn't malware, probably. But I had a thing that like let me just find it real quick. I'm not at all prepared, so let me just find it real quick. Review what? Oh, review this copy pasta. Okay, hang on, let me check this out. This is... I've literally put this on my Twitter. This exact one. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Let me plug my Twitter in the... plug my Twitter real quick, because I'm a filthy sellout. Home, that's Twitter home. That isn't my account. Ignore that one. Click this one. That's me. That one's my one. Yeah, no, I've already done that. Don't worry. I've already plugged my Twitter. In the chat. In team. Oh. Uh-huh. Bro. Could you put something up on the screen, Abdul? Can you put this up on the screen, please? Just in a just really big. Just fill the entire screen with that, please. Yeah, and put it really, really small. Oh. Oh yeah, Porsche saying you are leaving minutes of silence and to answer I don't care. I will answer with I don't care and sniff my farts. Question. Please, I'm just putting it in the chat. This. Put that up on the screen, please. Do it. Don't ask questions, just do it. This is how I make content. This is how I make content. This is how I make content. You can't just put me something, put it on the screen. Put it on the screen right now. Right now. Put it on the No, put it on the screen right now. Right now, baby. Disable me 3 input job. baby. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh baby. PewDiePie. I'm a faggot. I'm gonna be blunt. I'm not a bro. I'm a barrel bro. I don't watch him. Oh no. No. Can you put something on the screen, please, Abdul? Can you put this? Why not? Why not, bro? Can you put this on the screen? Please. Baby. I really do. I want you to put it right in the middle, really big so it covers up the text. Oh no, it makes me laugh. Makes me go like that. That's what I want. I am. Did you know? How did you know I was doing that? Waiting. Oh, there it is! There! Oh, there it is! Oh, it's perfect. Oh, it's... Okay, I have a question. I saw a really good... This first stream with me on it is going to go down in history as, like... Fuck up. But I'm seeing a lot of really good suggestions in chat. I saw one saying, can you do gaming? I would love to do some funny gaming on this channel. Like, I would... to do just play game, like I would be happy to do that. Something, I'm doing something, you know what I mean? I don't want to just talk about nothing. You pretty much gave me nothing to talk about, so you know that's kind of on you, bro. Yes, but that's because I'm in like with. Now I'm not talking to anyone. I'm just sort of on my own, bro. And the reason why I'm doing this now is because you're in it as well. You know what I mean? Oh no. Can you put this on the screen, please? Bro, it's when he does his face. That's what he looks like. Yeah. Wait for it to appear on the screen again. Dead silence. Oh my god! Hang on, I need to respond to this. Yeah. He keeps asking. I don't know. Who is this? Tell me. Look in the chat. Birdman. I don't know. Birdman. Yeah. That's some person called Mary. I don't know who that is. And he keeps saying, Can opinions and Thanos and talk about how your day has been. I mean, I don't have control of the screen. Abdul has control of the screen. My day's been pretty average. Haven't really been able to go out anywhere because we're all in isolation, so I've just sort of been in all day. So, different stuff. When I first thing I want to do when I get out, I am going to go to the shop I want to buy, and then after that, I don't know. I'll figure that out when it comes to it. But right now, I'm just sort of indoor. What do you mean? It's bland. It's boring as hell. Like it's like dead. Can you put this video on the screen, please? Put the video on the screen. Don't ask questions, just put the video on the screen. Yes, you can. Is this a troll? Is this an epic troll? Is this a troll, bro? There might be a little bit of a troll going on, a little bit of a troll attempt. Trolling Zexy Zek Minecraft trolling compilation. I was just looking on Twitter and I just saw a Jeeves dog, and it's the most. It just looks like when you look up the dog, like the first image that you'll find. It's the most boring up dog. Who keeps putting Buddha's chat line on my Twitter feed? I'm gonna unfollow them if they keep doing it. I don't appreciate it. Chat line on my makes me. Yeah. What is it? It's about right. That is about right. I mean, to be fair, there isn't a whole lot. There isn't a whole to play off. I play off people. I don't spew garbage. I play off people, and there isn't much to play off. That's the excuse I'm running with. Yeah, that's the excuse I'm running with. It is. That's how life is. You've always got to find a good excuse, you know. You wake up in the morning and then you do nothing all day and then you fall asleep. So you got to find an excuse. That I'm in isolation, so I have the excuse not to do anything. With, so you know, it's all about them excuses. Birdman just messaged me on Discord. Who are you? I'm actually. Who is this? Literally, the profile is heavy with a bird for a face. Who is this? Mystery. I'm actually like Yeah, I know. I'm gonna do that next stream. I don't know if I can do it this stream because it's time left, but I'll definitely do it next stream. Next, they want me to play video games, so I'm gonna play video game. Oh. Mmm. Completely ruined the screen. Oh, I really the stream key. It will be so much easier if I had the stream key. On God, it will be so much easier. No, it will. It will be. It'll be good. Okay, 1, 2, 3 in chat if Abdul should give me the stream key. 1, 2, 3 in chat if Abdul should give. 1, 2, 3 in the chat if Abdul should give me the stream key. We'll leave the popular Abdul should give me the stream key. Can you play Roblox games unironically so you can join in on you? Yes, I can. Now, should I do that? I mean, if Abdul's down to play Roblox too, he can like put it on the screen. Oh, is it done? That went awful. That went absolutely awful. Oh my God. Oh, that was so terrible. Those are my last words, and that's it. Penis, dick and balls and nuts and maybe cock.
Got a new woman, found her in an old bar. Got me a woman, baby, took her back to my car. There she goes in the morning, there she goes in the morning sun. There she goes in the evening, there she goes when the day is done. Got another woman, I found her on my new phone. Really should see her photos, too bad they weren't her own. There she goes in the morning, there she goes in the morning sun. There she goes in the evening, there she goes when the day is done. Got a new woman, found her in a trash can. Think this is the woman, baby, I really do. Better tell my hand. There she goes in the morning, there she goes in the morning sun. There she goes in the evening, there she goes when the day is done. The day is done, 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 the day is done.
What the fuck?
Oh my God! Right, that was a disaster. Hello, everybody. We got the
Hello.
big boys back in town.
Hello.
Boys are back in town.
We got Bob.
Boys
we got
back
Craig, we
in
got DDD,
town.
and we got Longstrong, and Richard will be back soon.
Hi,
Who's making a
me.
sandwich?
So first things first. Craig, do you want to go through with your little headlines?
I don't want to, but you know, the times are hard, but we're gonna have to. It's really fucking depressing.
Jesus Christ. How depressing is it down there?
So, WHO chief warns that rushing to lift restrictions could prolong the crisis. UK government says stay at home when weather turns warm this weekend. Health Secretary Matt Hancock calls for medical trial volunteers. US Navy ship in New York with 1,000 bed capacity has only 20 patients. New York sees highest increase in deaths in a single day. Prince Charles opens a rapidly built field hospital in London. White House is expected to advise Americans to wear masks. The Queen will address the nation at a broadcast on Sunday night, and nearly 53,000 people have died, and more than 210,000 have recovered.
That is
Wow.
Jesus
That's
Christ.
What the hell?
This is also
Actually,
pleasant.
I actually heard. I heard that you can easily get the coronavirus just by getting pulled over by a cop in New York, because most stops in that.
Yeah, I heard they're stopping like
coronavirus.
Just
actually
like the
minimizing
AIDS
traffic
epidemic.
stops, which is really.
Can I just tell you this one story that I've got from the headlines?
Oh yeah.
It's really bad.
Alright.
So a bus driver who criticised someone for coughing, has
Yeah.
died.
Jesus.
He told someone to stop coughing and then hold their mouth, and they didn't, and now he's died because of it.
That is ridiculous.
Wow. That is. Oh,
And he was just trying to do his job. In the video, Mr. Hargrove said he had felt violated by the woman who coughed repeatedly on his bus, adding that bus drivers were doing our job, trying to make an honest living, take care of our families too. That lets me know that some folks don't care. At some point in time, we've got to draw the line and say enough is enough. I feel violated. And then Detroit Mayor Mike Duggan told reporters he knew his life was being put in jeopardy by someone who didn't take this seriously, and now he's gone.
Is it?
I'm not
This is why I
surprised.
think
Honestly,
people
people.
who.
What?
You can go. You go first.
I'm not surprised that people are like this because they don't give a fuck about other people's feelings. It's basically, I live my own way. Suck my dick. I cough on whenever I want. You can shut the fuck up. But to other people, it's basically, you're coughing on everyone. Can you please stop it? We don't want to die. And then they cause more problems for everyone else because they're too fucking selfish.
And I think the whole thing is really, like, people are still holding this I'm independent, I don't care sort of attitude when now is literally the worst time to do that.
As long as I don't
See,
die,
this is why-
everything is fine.
Yeah, go on, Lodge.
So you see, this with shit like this, I just can't stand it. I am dumbfounded by how people can be just so oblivious and know what's going on, but just completely ignorant to it all. I have seen,
It's called-
oh my god, I have seen people have fucking frat parties during this whole thing, and they
Actually,
fucking
gonna be
know that
honest-
it's going to spread the coronavirus. I even saw a video of one girl during an interview who said that she was so fucking stupid. She said, "Oh yeah, I've got a compromised immune system, but it's okay because I take supplements." What fucking supplements? Are you bloody kidding me?
I know, it's actually ridiculous, and
Dude, no.
I think the worst one I've heard
ridiculous.
is, 5G caused the coronavirus. Or
Yeah,
5G
I've
is a
heard
real
that.
threat.
I've heard that. Yeah.
No, bro, let's go
Jesus
to the
Christ.
beach like everyone else in Blackpool.
I have been drinking a glass of orange juice a day to try and keep myself alive during these dark times.
Fair enough.
I'm keeping them in my beer fridge and they've turned to ice. I now drink slushy orange juice.
Nice one. That's living real life. But the thing
Yeah,
is really, and it really annoys me, is that people decide, no, enough is enough, let's go against the government. Alright, so how are you going to stop the virus? Oh, we're just all going to come together. Literally the exact opposite of what you should
Yeah, there was some
We're
dude
all
who
gonna
tried to drive a train into that boat in New York. Did you hear about that?
do. No, what?
Yeah, I did.
Some guy who was crazy, a train engineer, tried to drive his train into the boat that was hosting 20 people. He said it was a government conspiracy. He derailed the train right near where the boat was. He could have easily hit it.
Okay. I honestly think though the people that are being ignorant, I think that's just retardation. Either that or they're just too old to actually watch the news for some reason. They just don't care about the news anymore.
It's all young people. It's like all young
Millennials-
people.
Young people who are doing this.
Yeah, millennials do it too, but I've seen a lot of old people that don't even watch the news anymore. I don't know why they don't do it. I think it's just out of retardation. I have no idea at this point.
So okay,
Just
What really
So
worries me
I know.
is the fact that...
I know a lot of people.
Oh, sorry. Yeah?
No, you go.
Okay, thank you. What really worries me is the fact that I'm still going, like, taking my dog, like, on a short walk, like, a short one, right? You know, to minimize any
Yes.
contact. I'm taking
Yeah, I
my
get
dog on
it.
a short walk, and I'm seeing, like couples and shit just going out together, like, on pretty much hitchhikes. I'm like, what are you doing? Do you not listen to anybody? Like, listen, I get it, you're not bound by law. Well, technically you are. Yeah, you are bound by law to like minimize
Alright,
these
I'm
things.
back.
Hello. We're just talking about
Hey, what's up,
how
Richard?
stupid people are being during this whole pandemic.
About
And
coronavirus.
I will.
It's
Well,
mostly
it's like
millennials and very.
it's not even just millennials. It's everybody in some way or another. Well,
I think
I'm not
the
saying
Chinese government needs to stop lying about deaths.
I know that's another thing.
Yeah,
They're
they've
not
got-
going
Yeah.
to.
Oh yeah.
Actually, I'm pretty sure I heard that the Chinese government actually got like exposed about that. They recently
Yeah,
did.
The FBI
I see-
FBI discovered that they were lying.
They've got
Exactly, which is I think is very funny, and I love that they just got exposed because secrets can't be hidden forever. And
Exactly.
they got what they're.
Some of them
Seriously,
are really
because-
trying to hide.
Seriously,
Tiananmen
the
Square.
Chinese have lied so much about this, and it's that to the point where it's practically their fault that this whole thing has become a pandemic itself.
That's exactly
they are-
right. And I think people are massively
They've lied
forgetting
about
this.
it existing. They've lied about it being able to spread to humans. They've lied about it actually spreading at all. They've even fucking prevented people. They've even like.
I was just about to
stopped
say,
scientists
do you
from
remember?
researching on it, and they killed a fucking whistleblower about it.
Exactly. That's what I was
Wait,
just about to comment
they
on.
killed the
And people are actually well, we didn't kill them, but from what I'm saying is that people
died
are
from
forgetting
corona.
about the original thing where an actual scientist was it who warned people about this. Like was in actual trouble with the government of China because he was saying that. Then he died of a virus, and then look what's happening now. You know what I mean? It's absolutely.
So apparently, China reported that the Hong Kong area had more deaths than the rest of the nation combined, which makes no sense.
No, they've
Yeah.
got about
Why? That makes actually
169,000.
Because Hong Kong actually reports the truth. The Hong Kong district reports the truth.
Yeah,
'Cause it's
yeah.
Hong Kong, you know.
Yeah, that makes sense, but like, okay. Of course, China's gonna go after Hong Kong if they're spouting out all this nonsense. Or correction, if they're spouting out the truth and China's the one spouting out the nonsense, they're gonna go after Hong Kong because they don't want the truth being spread out over all the world.
And this is also why I think people are just stupid and like smooth-brained when they get angry when they hear someone call it the Chinese virus. Like, shut up! It is the Chinese virus. It came from China. It's China's fault. It's here.
Made in China.
Made in China, literally. Like we didn't call it like H1N1 or influenza. We called it the Spanish flu because it came from Spain.
German measles.
Well, it actually came from China.
Ebola was named after a location
Everything
in
came from
Africa.
You know how everything in China, like everything with made in China labels, tend to be like false, like rip-offs or like bootlegs of stuff. You know,
Because
Oh,
they're
I
so
like,
cheap
yeah.
there.
They're all like the shit. Yeah, it's shit.
why
Yeah,
the virus
Because
so
they use
freaking
slave
the
labour.
shitty version.
It's
It's like watching Buzz Lightyear, but you just get Flying Spaceman made in China
you know
instead of
what?
Buzz Lightyear.
You know what really bothers me, right? Is the fact that not only have people gotten mad about calling it the Chinese virus and whatnot, and personally I think it's entirely understandable to call it that, but China then tried to pin the blame on the US.
That is the funniest shit I've ever seen.
Like, if
That's
people
like-
don't like raise an eyebrow to it at this point, I'm losing faith at this point.
That's like China's. Okay, let's say a kid's holding a gun. He shoots someone, and then he gives the gun to someone else and saying he did it.
Pretty much, yeah. And but the whole thing about this is it's really
China
like,
nukes the world. Says that the U.S. actually nuked China first.
yeah, and people
Guys, we
believe
only
it.
nuked the U.S. because they said it. Come on.
Yeah.
They told us they were gonna nuke us, so we just, threw a bomb at them.
And I think the
I
worst
swear they
thing
told
is
us that, I
all is
swear.
that like people are actually defending this by saying, "Oh, scientists approve it." What scientists? There's no credentials or anything. You're just saying that scientists said it. It could be anybody. You know what I mean?
By the
Oh,
way,
yeah.
I also heard. Okay, I heard that Twitter has offices in China, so they're pretty much they have to follow rules.
Oh
Because I
yeah.
think that they're in China, the laws. So they're censoring anyone that actually talks about the truth in Twitter
Yeah.
or other platforms in China. I think YouTube does it too.
YouTube. Yeah, I
YouTube
can imagine.
is a Chinese shill.
YouTube's
Yeah, because I
international,
think they
so
might
it
have an
must
office in China. So, because that would explain why all the coronavirus videos are getting demonetized and
be-
everything.
And I think
Oh yeah, I heard about that. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
Sorry.
People praising China in general at this point, like, well,
It's
you know,
dodge.
I understand like the Chinese like
Dodge,
people,
real dodge.
like the Chinese
Dodge.
people. Yeah, sure, you know,
Dodge.
there's great people from it, but the actual government itself, like the stuff they're doing, like I don't get how anybody can like look at MBIs and praise it. You know what I'm saying?
Hey Abdul, one thing.
What?
I'm gonna take any viewers.
Sorry.
Okay, can I?
Any viewers? And
We're not gonna. I actually forgot to disclose that. If anybody wants to like come on here and like give their side of the story or like tell a story of their own, you know, feel free to DM me. My Discord tags are there, and my Discord server's in the description.
You know what?
As well as that, you know, you got my Twitter, you've got my my Discord again, and you
basically,
you
just
got
the
you got my Streamlabs as well, you know.
also the Discord server if you want to join it on.
Join
Yeah,
our
we do-
Discord server. Make us live.
We
Make
do
us
have a
active.
Minecraft server as well that is up currently.
We do, yeah.
That was not what
not
we
a good
agreed
one.
to, but I mean, he just opened it.
You sort of
Yeah.
opened it. If you guys actually want to play this Minecraft server, if you want to put the IP in the chat, you know, you can go ahead. It's also in the Discord as well, so if you want to check that, you know, feel free. Back on the topic. Yeah, like
Can I say
people
something?
are praising like the Chinese government, and I really don't see why. Like they're literally lying about numbers, they're manipulating like companies, and I
They've
mean,
been doing it for years.
let's just be honest, it's diet slave labor as well.
Sometimes it is actually slave labor.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
Like,
it
genuine-
Listen. China is City 17, just big.
You know what I find? Okay, you know what
I
I
mean-
find really funny? You know, talking points against it being called the Chinese virus. They say it didn't come from the Chinese people; it came from bats. Well, yeah, no one's saying that it wasn't. But you know what? Who ate the bats?
Who brought the bats?
Them
Also Chinese as
motherfuckers
well.
ate them
Yeah,
bats.
mostly.
Exactly. Who ate them?
The bats were
Bunch
also
of ching chongs, that's
Chinese.
who.
No, but the whole thing is that like people are already looking at racism and stuff when they're not actually looking at what's actually going on in the world.
I think racism will spike against Asians, though. I 100% believe that, especially in America.
If I'm
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
absolutely.
like most likely, yeah.
It's gonna go back to how it used to be back then. Like, remember how back in like old America, like in the 1900s, they would always be like these Chinese communist scum. I feel like that it's gonna restart.
And
gonna restart all over again.
What people tend to forget.
That was
is
with the
this
Japanese,
this
not
has
with the
happened
Chinese.
A lot more times than you may think. Like think of
I
like
don't think they did it with Chinese people.
think of like the world wars and like how people were racist because they were scared of the enemy.
I'd say World War II was actually helpful for racism.
You wanna elaborate?
Most
You guys remember the
So,
Muslim?
I'll tell a story, okay? So,
Right.
wait, listen. This is going to change your perspective. My great grandfather was positioned in Burma, and he was stationed with the Gurkhas, who are obviously Asian. They're not, British at all. And they saved his life many times. And he said, "I'd never trust another human being unless they were a Gurkha." There you go.
You know, my nana during World War II because of World War II actually hated like Asians, Chinese, Japanese, all that stuff. To the point she called like the main thing that she would usually call them was slit-eyed devils. It's only died down like years ago. It died down like years ago, maybe a decade or two. No. Yeah.
I guess it's just experience, really.
It died down basically because her son married a Chinese woman.
Oh shit!
That is.
I mean, that'll do
the
it.
most ironic-
Epic gamer win.
That is the most ironic shit I've ever seen all day.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty epic, I'd say.
Pretty epic.
Right. So another thing I wanted to talk about was Boris Johnson. Jesus Christ!
We already talked about it.
So, if you're there last time, and if you've watched the news, well, British news, right? You don't know that he's got the coronavirus, right? People are now making the claim that he's faked it.
Oh, fuck
Wait,
off.
oh, that's new.
What?
What?
Really?
He's
I'm
literally
saying
been
that he
tested.
doesn't look
He
ill.
looks ill. He looks ill.
People
He looks like his
saying-
eyes are about to
He
fall
looks-
out of
he
his
looks
head.
saying
Oh,
he's
yeah.
putting it on.
He looks
Why?
ill more than.
That reminds.
I'm just gonna be honest. I'm pretty sure he looks ill in more ways than one.
Oh,
Oh,
that reminds me. Has everyone heard about
Mentally.
when Prince Charles got the coronavirus?
Yeah, but he eats fucking children and babies' flesh. Of course he's not gonna survive. They pump him full
What
of
are you talking
shit
about?
that makes him live forever.
No. I mean, Prince Charles is already recovered. He's fully recovered.
Yes, because he's a robot. He died years
He
ago.
actually recovered.
Wait, who are you even talking about?
Yeah, he recovered.
He was there to open up the new hospital. He was actually there to open up the new hospital
Who
in
are
the
you
Excel.
Right, so Prince Charles is a prince of what was it?
Wales.
Yeah, and he's like next in line to the throne.
But he's not Welsh.
Um,
He's not Welsh. We have to point that out. He's not
No, he's
Welsh.
not Welsh.
He owns Wales.
There are no Welsh people anymore. They don't exist.
Good.
Oh.
This is the thing,
What
right?
happened to Welsh?
I haven't heard any news about his recovery, and it kind of like
Because
shows
he's a
that they're
fucking
they're only
robot.
showing the bad
Because
things.
he's a robot.
He's not a he's
not
not
a
a robot. He just
He's
He's
a
a
robot.
cyborg.
He's a
Yeah,
robot.
he's a
You know
cyborg.
no.
He's an
Terminator.
artificial.
I've come.
He's not. Okay. He's not organic at
He's
all.
still alive for the look. He's still alive for the same reason Ruth Bader Ginsburg is still alive.
Who?
Jewish magic.
What?
You got the whole squad laughing.
Eats babies.
Well, that might be an explanation, but
I actually believe that.
Richard, you're
the,
very
the
quiet.
thing is, and I just want to say this, like, you don't see like the good side of these things like in the news, and it really shows that you know,
Because the news
there's
really
a
wants to
certain
rile you
viewpoint
up.
that they want you to have.
Well, the U.S. is dumb. At least my state's really stupid. Because basically what my state did, that all schools put out a policy that said no one would be graded until we go back to school. But little did they know, they were so uneducated on the topic that they failed to realize that we would be out of school for several months, and we're probably not going to go back at all. So now they said, oh yeah, any grades cannot lower your grades. That's what they said originally. They said, can't put in grades that will lower, all grades have to be easy grades and all that. And now we're going to actually they just closed the term. Which, by the way, for example, we were supposed to have 2 tests in a class. I've had 0 tests in that class. So they close the term, make it really dysfunctional. The grades aren't accurate. They're like, okay, we're going to go into term 4. And now we're going to give grades like we said we wouldn't. So we're actually breaking our own policy. We can't change the policy because we said this will be a final policy. But we're just going to add on to it and say it's fine. And so now they did that. And then it's like, okay, so you guys are breaking your own rules. See, they weren't prepared. They weren't prepared for this to last probably over a year. I think it's going to last to the next school year as well. But also, the government wasn't prepared either, because you know how the government was saying, oh yeah, we'll give aid to businesses and stuff like that? Well, the banks are supposed to give aid if you apply to it, but the thing is, every bank in the country is denying any applications, and you can't submit them.
Can I just stop you right there? I've got breaking news.
Oh
Wait,
boy.
no, can you say why at least?
Because banks said they weren't prepared to do that, and then the government just passed the bill that said banks have to give out 2.5 times the monthly earnings of a business so they can support themselves. But local businesses can support themselves, small businesses. I think it's under a certain amount of employees can do that, and so all those businesses are getting scammed. So instead of laying off their workers, they're like, I'll wait for the aid that's coming in. But the banks aren't giving the aid because the banks don't want to take it out of their pocket. And so they said, we're not accepting any of the applications at all. So they were supposed to be... Yeah, well, that's because the government was like, oh yeah, the banks will do it. We trust them. But the banks, they just do what they want. And so they're just
hold that
denying
thought.
the
Go on your breaking news.
About the Federal Reserve? Jesus Christ.
Hold that thought. Go to breaking news.
The US has ordered to stop exporting masks.
Oh well.
That's I heard about that.
I'm not surprised. Actually, a couple days ago, I actually did see they had to actually address. They had a law declaring that items that are declared cannot be sold or be bought in a large quantity. So that was their response to all these dumbass porters.
I mean, I can go on a rant right now on every state
It's a
because
very
I
good
ordered...
law. It's a very good law, but I mean, I'm that's there. If it wasn't there, then all these people would be hoarding without any problem, and the U.S. U.S. presidents or whatever they're at and shit, the judicial branch, they'll just have nothing to do about it. They'll just have to worry about the story.
Yeah.
I just want to say that I think the right thing to do is to bring in Sharia law.
Sharia law.
I agree. I agree.
No, it's my own. It's my own version. It's my own version, actually.
Oh,
Oh,
Craig's
your own
developed
version.
some Sharia law.
Oh, please do tell.
Let's hear it. Let's hear your laws.
Stop people from leaving their houses. Weld the doors shut.
Chinese.
The Chinese
Spray
tried
branded
that and didn't do
eggs on the
anything.
door.
The Chinese tried that and made people believe it would work.
I made this point in Big Ben broadcast. Isolate yourself. Eat friends. Friends are only objects. You have yourself. That's good enough. You're
Yeah,
right.
be a simp.
For pleasure.
The truth is, China wants to take over the world, so they sealed people in shut to make other countries believe that sealing in people shut would work, so they can come in their countries and take it all over. That's all I gotta say. Hey, it's telling you, it's the truth. Don't quote me on that.
Yeah, I mean, the only people walking out of this alive are the incels and the simps who don't have any attachment or moral guidance.
Like
Okay,
me, dude. I'm
yeah, I got a question.
Hey,
Okay,
shut up,
I got-
DD is going to make it then.
Wait, can I just say, if Prince Charles dies, does that mean Jack Norris becomes the Prince of Wales?
What the fuck?
You got the whole squad laughing.
No, don't even make that meme. It's so stupid. That is genuinely stupid. What?
No, that was hideous.
No, I bet no one even knows.
That was a bit iffy.
Hey guys in the chat, do you know who Jack Norris is? We
Pretty
won't
sure they
answer.
do
The one
because
answer.
most of our audience should.
We'll explain it on Big Ben broadcast next week. Who Jack
Yeah,
Norris
well,
is.
Oh, we're going to do a whole
Well,
Jack
I
Norris
We'll tell a
show.
tale.
Yeah,
We'll tell a tale of who Jack
Tall
Norris is.
Tales.
Right,
Like
well,
one of
I
those
got
tall
something.
tale shows where they'll like stop slow animation to scare kids.
Jesus Christ.
Oh,
Roost and
those-
Grizzly Tales for
Yeah,
kids.
yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Actually,
There was a boy called Graf Norris.
I'm gonna be honest.
That
Okay, I
boy
think you guys have this. I think you guys have this down and covered. I don't think I need to be here right now. I'm gonna dip. You guys keep this going.
Okay, cool.
Oh, alright,
Cool.
see ya.
Right, goodbye.
Bye.
I think we're now
Oh,
an
thank
officially
God he's
British.
gone. Oh my God.
we're officially a
Okay,
British
okay.
podcast now.
Okay, now that he's gone, I got something to say. So you guys are. So have you guys seen the there was a video done by the police about like things that are essential and things that are not.
Yep.
And I saw this. And I saw this one. So there's this one part where this guy, and it says it's not essential. They basically drone surveilled this guy who was walking his dog in the Peak District.
Peak District.
No other people.
Seen it.
No other
Mhm.
No other people for miles, and they just fucking. They pretty much like drone surveilled and publicly shamed him. But doing something.
Well, he should be
that's-
fucking going out then.
Well, he shouldn't be going out, but still.
It's good. Well, no, public shaming. Bro, some guy was coughed out on a bus and died when he told someone to keep away. This is no joke.
Yeah,
Craig,
but that
this
was the
isn't
bus.
central
This is
London.
walking.
Yeah, he's like well out in the field.
Yeah, but what happens if he has an accident like way out there and he's gonna have to call 999? Who's gonna come respond? If something happens to his dog, I barely think the veterinarian's gonna be open.
Yeah, I guess that's true. But
Yeah,
I
but
guess.
how many times do you have an accident? when
But
you're walking out?
what's the
Well,
likelihood
accidents
of that happening?
happen. This the whole point of an accident is you don't know it's going to happen. It's called an accident for a reason. It's not supposed to happen. It's an accident. He's not going to go there to jump off a cliff, is he?
What if you deliberately did an
I've been to the Lake District. I know how fucking rocky and rolly it is. You know.
Not
Get it,
Lake
get the
District,
Lake
Peak
District.
District.
Oh, they're both the same. I've been to both of them. They're both the same.
They're not the same.
No, they're not the same. One's got lakes, the other's got peaks.
Well, maybe
Oi,
you could
bro.
drown.
Oi, bro, I got robbed by a moped gang, innit, bro?
Yeah, that doesn't happen in Lake District.
Oh,
Far
really?
from
Yeah,
it.
because there's no.
Get
there's
robbed
no-
by a fucking
Probably 'cause
community.
It's
the
basically
the
like
Lake District is a
Arizona.
national
How
park.
it's a big desert.
It is a
Gosh,
national
fucking-
park. We've got quite a few national parks here.
Oh, don't you have
Not
that big
much-
gypsy
not
festival because you're a fucking gyppo?
Not as much as the US. God, they have so many, but
yeah, probably because it's a massive country.
yeah. And they had Teddy Roosevelt.
Yeah, that is true.
Some of the
like-
people there are a bit inbred in the Lake District, not gonna lie.
Yeah, I'm inbred too, actually. So.
No, epic.
Oh,
Yeah.
swag.
Swag epic nene. When are we going to do this free door giveaway? I feel like we have to.
You reckon?
Free door giveaway.
Yeah, I
we're
saw
gonna
someone.
I can 3D print a dog and give it away. I mean,
I don't. I think you should 3D print a door.
I can 3D print a door. I can.
Yeah. Right. If we hit 100k subscribers by the end of the night, we'll give a door away, a full door.
Hey, if we hit 100k subscribers by the end of the night, I'll 3D print someone a house.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
How about I make it easier? If we get 100 subscribers, we'll do a free door giveaway.
Okay, not 100. Let's not do 100. 100 is a custom. 100 is a custom giveaway.
We got
Yeah,
70
sure.
already,
Welcome
so we
to
only need
request
like
a door.
30 more.
If someone requests a door, I'm not making a full-scale door, unfortunately.
If we hit 100 subscribers, we'll give you a free picture of the Lake District. Just a single image from Google.
Just a
We'll send it to you.
JPEG. Just
A JPEG.
Yeah,
We'll Photoshop you in it.
If you become our 200th subscriber, I will send
No,
you a
201.
postcard.
201.
201st subscriber, I will send you a postcard of Blackpool.
All right, let's just be honest. This is what all these people are waiting for. 500 subscriber gets a free ego from eGirl.gg.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That's
But is that a real website?
That is a real
That's
website,
a-
yes.
I'm good.
I'm egirl.gg. Let me search this up.
Oh,
I will
God.
friend you on gamerdating.com.
Yeah.
Oh, is this a gamer? What?
Yeah, you've just
What?
discovered
Yeah, it
it.
is.
It's an actual site.
real.
You buy them?
You can buy them.
What?
Yeah, it's like prostitution, sort of.
That's slavery.
This is weird.
it is.
This is weird. I wish I never. Oh, they're all Asian. This is terrible. I can speak Vietnamese and English. Hi, I'm Skylar, 19, and nice, sweet, and care. This is weird.
You're
Nice.
back in.
There's dudes on here. You can get Gamer Boy. You can get E-Boys.
Yes, you can.
Oh my god, you can get E-Boys. This is terrifying.
Oh my god.
Guys, should I make an account on it? I wonder if
Please
someone
do.
would
You
buy
have an
me.
account called Zephyr.
We'll give you right 202nd
That's the Estonian man.
Right.
202nd subscriber. We'll give away a e-girl.
We're gonna steal.
There-
We're gonna kidnap an
Oh,
ego.
GG.
Send it to you.
Hold on.
Just gonna fucking.
Oh
Kidnap.
no, it doesn't exist.
It's a terrifying website.
There.
You can get someone from
Can you get ones that are boys and girls at the same time? Like in Vietnam.
You know Pokemon's team? She has like a teen house or something. There's someone from that team house that is on
Oh my
eGirl.gg.
lord.
And his only cost is $5. That's pretty cheap.
Are you
Yeah.
serious?
I
Yeah,
use
I'm
Fiverr
thinking-
sometimes. Not gonna lie, I use Fiverr.
Fiverr?
I have a Fiverr account. I have a Fiverr account.
I have a
Needs.
Fiverr account. Hey Abdul, remember when we made a Fiverr account?
Yeah, and
Oh,
I really hope to forget that.
My Fiverr account's actually
Come on.
something I sell though. I sell
That's
through
terrifying.
print and commissions. on my
Yeah,
Fiverr.
Hey, let's talk about Ari. How I asked for that profile picture
No,
fucking
no.
a
Don't
year
talk
ago.
about
No.
Ari. For fuck's sake.
Oh my god, Ari's definitely
Shut
on here.
up! Oh my god!
Stop talking about Ari.
Ari's
Yeah,
dead to
I'll
most
tell you
Buddhism
a little
Hotline
story.
fans.
I'll tell you a little story.
Okay, this
So
girl is
basically,
hot. This
sure.
Story time, boys.
Right.
Well, we got an e-girl.
Long
Put the picture up on the screen,
long
Abdul. Put
story
this picture of this
actually-
e-girl up on the screen.
No.
Before you tell the story, do it.
No.
It gets worse.
Right.
It gets
so-
worse.
What's that?
Put it on. Put them both on the screen. Put them either side. Put
I
them
think
either
we'll
side
get
and
taken
flip
down
cast.
if we
That
put
is
these on
degeneracy.
screen.
Put them on so the viewers can see. Put them on so the viewers can see, please.
Stop.
These hurt. These hurt me.
Please put
Why
them
would I
on.
want? Why would I
Oh,
want?
she
to
plays-
Of
spend,
course,
like,
DDD knows who they are.
Why
Oh
would I
my
want
God,
to spend like
DDD
50
said that.
quid just to see some?
No, she's $2.05 per game. I mean, $2.50 per game. That's cheap. That is cheap. I might have to cop that.
Abdul, tell us your story. I'm sorry for interrupting.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Story.
basically, right. Sorry, just to put that on the screen there. So basically, I'm gonna get that off. Change my mind.
Uh-oh, I think it's a guy.
Back a while ago,
Oh.
Long actually decided it was a great idea to how to put this,
Hey, it was
create
your
a
idea.
Fiverr account dedicated to doing Mr. Krabs voices.
Oh,
Hey, you were
Oh.
the one who started it.
Yeah, because
That's
we were doing Mr. Krabs
cringe.
voice.
Also,
right. We'll make a channel. We'll make a channel. Fiverr, so you can customize. You want to be on the show? You got to pay us a Fiverr.
That's just not nice, or is it?
Fuck them. Then this is a huge, pristine podcast.
but also,
This is as big as the Peter Crouch podcast.
Jesus.
We should do a stream later, or not today, obviously, where we just get Fiverr or just buy a bunch of Fiverr shit. I know people have done it before, but like depending on what we choose, we actually might get some results out of it.
Oh god.
I say we go on eGirls.gg and force eGirls to take part in the podcast.
Yes.
What the hell?
Right. When we hit 100 subscribers, we're hiring an e-girl to be on this podcast. We're going to interview about what it's like being an e-girl.
Oh, no.
Honest to God.
That's
to
like
God.
when Paris Cynical paid what?
Choose
Okay,
one.
that's
I
like when
got
my
one
Paris
thing to
Cynical
say.
said he was
I
gonna
got
marry
one
Belle
thing to say.
Delphine. Okay.
Bet.
Well, should we do it? Right. We'll put it down.
It doesn't seem like
Put it in an
That has
announcement.
a really high pitch.
Okay, but in reality, when we hit 100 subs, I will be doing a custom 3D print.
Live. Do it live.
It takes hours. Oh god, I've just entered the website.
I mean, we can definitely do a live stream.
Right. If we get 100 subscribers, we'll hire an e-girl to be interviewed for like 10 minutes. And we'll get a set of questions to ask her each.
Politics to talking about e-girls.
Right, let's talk about the politics of e-girls. We're talking about
Yeah.
the currency of e-girls and how yeah, they have their own currency. Have you not seen the website? eGirls.gg.
Dude, eGirls on Discord can get whatever they want compared to guys. That's actually true though. eGirls can get whatever they want.
Yeah, all they have to do is just flash off their tits and
Not even.
Who's that?
and they're fucking
Who is that
millionaires.
girl?
Not even
Who's
that,
that
actually.
girl?
Yeah, just cleavage.
Yeah.
DDD will know.
Wait, what?
Literally go on any streamer Discord as a girl that's
Put
hot.
the image back on of the one with the ginger hair. Put it back on, Abdul. I want to see her.
No.
Put her on. Yeah. It's got the
No,
Union
it's
Jack. Put
I don't
it
know.
behind the Union Jack.
It doesn't seem very political anymore.
Right, shut the fuck up.
Oh no, we could go into politics about egos. Oh fucking hell.
Okay,
Politics of e-girls. Is the market, is the e-girl market going to crash?
Yes.
No, it's not because there's
Oh no!
there's something called
After
horny
this
men.
one, everyone's staying at home. They're gonna watch so much more. They're gonna
Oh
watch
shit,
so
you're
much
right. We
more.
should really become e-girls at this point.
We should all
Honestly,
just
I think
become
that egos-
egos.
Alright, Craig, I'll get the scissors.
Let's
It's all right.
talk. Let's talk
Oh,
about the
God.
ethics of being a trap. So if you're trapped and you're dating guys to get what you want, is that a bad thing, or is it whose fault is it? Is it their fault for being stupid, the guys, or is it your fault for being a bad person and tricking guys?
I don't think it's a very nice thing to do to pretend you're a girl when you've got a big willy. I don't think it's very nice.
Both parties are guilty because both of them are equally as stupid, if not stupider than one another.
Oh, this one. Oh yeah. Anyone know about this one guy who swallowed his own jizz for a guy who pretending to be a woman?
Oh, I don't like
thought that we
this.
were
I
talking
don't like
about
where this is
politics.
going. I don't like where
This
this is
is
going.
politics.
This is
No,
politics.
this is politics. We're talking
Right,
about.
can I make a really important point that I was actually going to talk about, which is actually about politics, which I
Yes,
thought about?
please, Craig.
Right,
bring
can
it
everyone be
back.
quiet, okay? Because this is important. This is actually about politics. And this is actually something enjoyable that we're all learning. It'll be fun. So, in 2003, hear me out. In 2003, there was a man called Bruno Porosnik. He was into house price crashes
Oh,
and
God.
when the next recession was going to
Not
be.
Bruno.
He predicted the next recession was going to be in 2015, I think. And I think he's close. I think we're close to having another recession. May Bruno come back because of the new recession? Will he come after the STRs?
Maybe. Who knows?
Maybe he'll come back. Maybe it'll be. We need him
still going
now
to
more than ever.
Bruno is never coming back, Craig.
He needs to come back in our
Let
time of
him
need.
move on. Let him move on.
I think he really doesn't want to
got
be
to let
found.
Guys,
go.
isn't it a little strange that the Great Depression started in the 20s and we're going into the 21st century 20s and we already have coronavirus?
Economic depression, but you know.
I mean, the
I
depression
don't think
was-
we're going to have an economic depression. I think
We already do. Oh, we
We
do in
should
the
bring
US.
everything
In the
back.
US.
the US will. Fucking hell, the UK
If the
won't.
US does, then
Flappers,
everyone else
speakeasies,
does.
The rise of fashion.
There's so many. There's companies going bankrupt because they can't. You know.
Alright, this is too sad. Put more e-girls on the screen.
No,
I'm
we're
really
not putting more
confused, though.
fucking egos on, Craig.
I'm really confused though, because I don't know when World War III is going to start and who is it going to be against. Is it going to be against like the Middle Eastern people or freaking China?
All right, let's do this, eGirl.
I'm not
PapaAbdul,
gonna
can you
lie,
post
it'll
this, eGirl?
probably be China.
It's probably.
I think it'll. I don't think so. I think it'll be Iran and the UK because it already nearly happened in our lifetime.
Yeah.
Because remember when they held those last summer? They held those
Oh, yeah,
oil
yeah.
tankers hostage
Yeah.
to help oil prices go up. I thought I was going to get drafted there and then.
No, I don't think it'll be them because the Nova would actually most likely lose.
I think it'll be the Combine, to be honest.
Come on.
And it will last for 7 hours.
Alright.
Oh,
Wait, this girl charges $15.
Pick up the can.
Are you still looking at eGirls?
This girl is very premium.
Listen, Richard.
Oh, let's have a look at put on the premium girl.
Please put your dick
Please
away.
put her on. Please put her on.
Nova probably
Please put her on the screen.
Richard,
Can I
put
see
your
who
dick
the
away.
who the most expensive e-girl is, please?
Remember, breasts are impermanent. Doom is eternal. That's the message for today, lads.
Richard, please put your dick away. These women are fake. Don't.
Guys,
do it.
Turkey has banned all cars.
One girl is $90 and she lives in Africa and she's
Oh.
the whitest thing I've ever seen.
Please put her on.
African e-girl? Hell no.
Can you please put this on?
I'm
white.
going to start speaking.
So we get more fans because girl funny.
eGirls.
Girl
for fucking-
funny.
There's
Put
a
her
$90
on.
one.
Put
The
her
$90
on.
one is.
Oh, she bleached her skin. You could tell,
Oh yeah,
and that's a nose job, definitely.
yeah. Her skin is too smooth.
No, it's a fucking
Why do I
Instagram.
feel that like
It's
a
a
lot of
filter.
these? No, why do I actually feel like a lot of these like? And I'm not even talking about these. I'm like kind of generalizing here a bit, but like all of these classes that you see.
Lasses.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
no way. But you see a lot of them online and like big gamer girls. Stuff. You always realize how when the filters are off and everything in photos, they just look like goblins.
Yeah, most of them do. They only use
If
Instagram filters because they're too insecure about how they actually look.
True.
That's the
True.
thing. Like,
you ever have a girl?
yeah, and here's the thing. Like, they could just be honest, alright? They could just be honest with themselves, but no.
If you ever hear a woman say, "I'm not like other girls," you know she's
Oh,
gonna be
yeah.
just like every other girl.
Oh, that's like a big joke now, bro. Like,
Yeah.
if
What
you
about if you hear?
that,
Wait, what
know,
if you
back
hear a
up,
guy? What if you hear a girl say, "I'm like other girls"?
then probably
Well, that's
isn't.
gonna be that's gonna be a.
Well, the thing is,
I'll be
oh my god, I found it.
Well, seeing is what?
People still looking at eGirls. Like,
Boys, she's only.
Stop.
Hey,
That is the most disgusting shit I have ever seen.
hey. Post it up.
No, I'm
Post it
not
up.
they can't
Damn,
actually see
I got
this. They're like, what
girlfriend
the
views.
fuck are we
This right
talking
here.
about?
This right here is proof
Yeah,
that
so basically
silicon-based life
everybody-
exists.
So basically,
True.
everybody, right? So we're just trying to talk about honest things, and like we got Richard here who,
No, it's on. Okay, let's
he
talk
needs
about.
that, he needs that clarity, you know what I mean?
Okay, if we're gonna be
Listen.
honest, the politics of egos. Okay, literally,
Please don't lie
if
about the truth.
listen, so girls get whatever they want on Discord. That's you can't deny that. Like literally,
Richard, you're starting to make it sound like we have a problem against girls.
you have to. You don't have a
I
problem
don't
against girls.
Oh, what? Are you okay? Do you just hate women all in general?
No, they're just the Chinese ones because they eat bats. It's okay.
Okay.
Anyways, let's continue on with the topic. So, I mean,
politics.
That bitch.
It is politics. Okay, I'm not trying to get very political, but
Yeah, I can tell you're not trying to get very political because all you're doing is talking about e-girls.
eGirls.
It is-
and
it's-
silicon
okay,
titties.
okay, okay.
Like, come on.
Egos have
we're
their
gonna
own
get views,
established
Papa. We're trying to get you
governments.
views. Okay, but in reality, let's talk about coronavirus for a second in the U.S. Okay.
Alright.
So the U.S. is screwed, basically. All of us don't understand the magnitude of coronavirus, and it's gonna last. I think it's gonna last multiple years, personally. And I think if there's a cure, I think the government's gonna have to pay for it because it's gonna be very, very expensive. That's all you gotta say.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, in the UK, like, I hate the fact that people are, like, constantly attacking the government no matter what they do. It's like, at the end of the day, they're following the advice of, like, some of the best, like, the leading healthcare professionals in the world.
I'm back.
But all of a sudden,
I need a piss.
whenever a conservative says, don't do this, it's bad for you, everybody's all of a sudden a professional in that field. You know?
Yeah.
Because it's coming from a
I don't get why
conservative's
people
mouth.
feel like they could do so much better. Like, the thing is, you're not qualified to be in that field, so do you even know a thing about what you're talking about other than...
Are we wrapping
It's
this
like
up at
a-
10?
Look, it's like going to a mechanic
I think
and
I
like
do.
he's trying to fix your car, and you just keep lecturing him about what he's doing is wrong, and he should do it this way and that way.
Yeah.
But he's had years of experience and practice and learning about it, and you got a car.
Actually, you can do that. You can do that to some mechanics. A lot of mechanics nowadays should not be mechanics. They're terrible at their job.
Really?
And a lot of mechanics are very scammy too. They're just not. A lot of mechanics aren't good like they used to be anymore. Like they just don't have that talent.
Well, okay, honestly, can I talk about how I think it's funny how Donald Trump won the elections without any prior knowledge to anything about politics? All he had was wealth and smarts. That's really it.
What are you talking about? He's been political for ages. He ran in 2008 for the presidency.
He did.
He did.
But he doesn't have he never studied politics.
He's not.
never did-
He's not a political figure.
I mean, yeah, he's not
He's an economic figure. There's a
specified.
difference.
But he
Funny
was
how
still
everyone loved him until he became president, and then all of a
The
sudden
reason why
No,
everyone-
everyone hated him, and then he became president.
Everyone loved him back
hated
in
him
the
as
day.
soon as
Really
people
hard,
made
like
fun of
that.
him becoming president. That's the end of it. Like, people only hated him because when he ran for president, all these talk shows and that were like, huh, get a load of this guy running for president? Like,
You know
what-
how other presidents have made humiliating moments one time and it ruined their entire career? Donald Trump took that and did it every single day. And he was
Yeah, I
still
had
doing
sex
it because of that.
problem.
He was able to use the media to his advantage.
exactly, because he wasn't their
He's just a,
interest.
He knows it's because the news in America, at least I think, is just like fucking reality TV now, and because he's a master at reality TV, and if you watch his previous works, you can tell that he is.
Yeah, he is.
He knew it like the back of his fucking hand. He just played it along. He was like, he's having fun with this shit.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, I mean, and I know a lot of people don't like hearing this, but let's just be fair, the memes sort of contributed to his presidency.
Actually, that is also true. Emperor Lemon made a video about this. How Donald Trump used memes to become president. It wasn't 4chan. 4chan didn't help. I guess, but rarely
Whenever I
at
hear
all.
memes making major changes to politics and that, they'll always think, oh, it's for 4chan. It's
The
for
reason
4chan
why
people,
memes
the hackers.
The reason why
ISIS.
memes are so influential.
Hackman
is
4chan.
because they spread like wildfire. In fact, memes on the internet are not called funny pictures. The actual definition of a meme is a repetition of a replication or repetition of a message with that is sometimes different or made different. Basically, a meme can be something on the news or something that's repeated on the news, or so. That's an example.
Mm-hmm.
Memes can be used as examples everywhere in the world.
Remember in
Use the definition on the
DD, give us some examples of memes. We have Tryhard 7.
Oh my god,
That's
don't.
meant
Oh,
That's
don't.
what they call a bad
Is that a meme? Is that a meme?
Oh, you know.
So,
Not funny.
Yes, it's a meme because it's constantly repeated and replicated, and just oftentimes with different, like a different message, I guess. No, not really different message. It's the same message,
Different
but a
variation.
different.
I think.
That one, okay.
And I can tell you
Yeah,
a
you
prime
know in
example.
2000
Oh, sorry. Yeah, go on.
Okay, remember in 2012 when Mitt Romney once tried to use a meme, going on to a debate doing that Gangnam Style thing,
Oh
He
god.
failed miserably.
dancing like Gangnam Style. Yeah, it was a failure.
goodness.
He didn't do it right.
Yeah.
Remember that one? Okay.
Anyone seen the College Humor video Mitt Romney Style? I think he would have won it if he used that.
There was this one president that had a really good presidential campaign, but the problem is he made one yell while he was doing a really good speech, and that yell became his laughing stock. All right, he got fucking fucked because of that yell. I forgot what it was called, but it was really funny.
I want to find it.
Hold on, I forgot which one. Which president it was? You can find it in Emperor Lemon's video. He talks about it too.
So who was it again? Mitt Romney.
Mitt Romney was. Frankly, I think the problem with
Howard
politics. The problem with
you guys stay quiet.
Hmm?
You guys, all of you are quiet.
All right, I think the problem with politics is there's no really middle ground anymore, and everyone's just starting to lean to one side more and more.
Political
like-
polarization.
And like coronavirus, like people are debating. People are like, oh, like even like in the White House, people are debating on a bill for coronavirus simply because they don't want one side taking credit for it. That's the only reason. You have meetings that last 40 hours, and you're like, well, frankly, we like some of these things, but this or that we don't like because it's kind of a little bit conservative, or we don't like this that because it's a little bit liberal. We don't like that at all. It's like
That's why I don't trust news anymore. News never tells exactly the truth. I know I lean more conservative, but even conservative news sometimes alters the truth. So I don't really trust news at all because news, it's hard to tell what's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Listen, I got
And
a,
people are starting to get sick of it.
Yeah, I got a message from Birdman who sent me a video, of like Corona in his home country, Peru.
Oh, is he live in Peru?
Apparently.
Peru fucking sucks. That's sad.
I can't put this in
Peru's alright.
Peru's a
can't-
bit
shut up,
Brazil.
right. So I can't put this in the actual stream, just because I don't have it like specifically embedded right now. But I can put it in the live chat, so there you go, and I'll put it in the Discord chat. It is
Oh, boy.
brutal
Okay.
how people are dealing with it.
Alright, it's loading. Mierda. Shit. I know that.
Can you guys keep talking?
Oh,
Like,
it's...
right? We still got more shit to talk.
Yeah, we're watching the video.
Show it on the podcast. So
man,
the
he got
viewers
bitch.
can
He
see.
got
I
bitch
know.
slapped.
I could try and put it on, but I don't know if it'll
What
work.
the fuck?
Yeah, it's rough.
Okay, I can understand a bit of that. Like,
Play.
fucking 5 years of Spanish finally paying off.
It won't
Fucking-
work.
No, frankly, I can't wait for this Chinese virus to be over.
Yeah, exactly. I think
Ah,
everybody can.
yeah,
That's the thing, some
I had
people
a lot
could-
of shit. There was a lot of shit I was gonna do.
Yeah, I had to cancel a lot of plans.
Fucking pick.
I was gonna take my exams, but like now I can't.
I was
I
going
was
to
getting
hang
ready
out with
for
my
it.
friend.
I had a fucking show.
You had a show?
You're the show? What do
I
you
was
mean?
gonna go see some tanks, but now I
I was
can't.
gonna be in a show.
What show were you gonna be?
I rehearsed for it and everything, and then it all got, and then it was,
What show
then
was
it all
it?
got fucking cancelled.
The Ellen DeGeneres show.
It's a murder mystery. So.
Oh.
Mm.
Yeah, that's the thing. So many people are so mad at this, and yet a lot of these people aren't even willing to take the measures to actually stop it quickly.
Yeah, like
And
Honestly, frankly, I think the world deserved this. I'm gonna be real.
uh,
Frankly,
well, not all of
I
us.
think the world deserved it.
not the whole world.
Population control.
Yeah, because all we do is argue with each other. Honestly, that's the problem.
Population control. That's what happened.
And it just shows how bad we are at actually doing good things because all we can do is argue with each other. Like it's so stupid.
And I think that
Oh,
at the end of the
frankly,
day-
I know you want to get aid for these people, but I don't like your political beliefs. And even though we want to help people, I don't like you, so I don't want you to help people. I want me to help people, so you don't get any credit. That's basically.
views.
It's like.
it's insane.
Feminist views are even worse. Like, I want me to help people by doing nothing. I don't want you to say that I'm a bad person. You're a freaking. You're racist. You're racist.
You're racist because of blank. Yeah, exactly. It's so
Yeah,
stupid.
Exactly. So I think now might be a good time to wrap things up a bit. I do like the underlying message a little bit, like people need to stop arguing and then need to start doing.
Also, sorry for interrupting, but
yeah.
Zephyr's schizophrenic screeching, not bad. Although he didn't have anything planned.
He did better than you.
We're gonna give him
Oh,
all the
yeah.
I know.
Yeah,
Big
roasted.
Ben broadcast was a disaster.
DDD. At least
Zephyr's stream-
Zephyr turned up on time.
Okay, listen, shut up. Alright, shut up. Okay. Listen, I have to excuse. Because first of all,
The show started early,
way
so.
too early. You started it early.
Yeah, that was on my end, giving some people wrong times. It was a typo, but yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, we still have like. I need to start putting.
Well, anyways, I can't do it at 3.
What do you mean you can't do it at 3?
I said 4 p.m. for a reason.
What? So you want it at like 9 o'clock for real? I already gave you the time a long time ago.
Yeah, 8 was not the time that started. It was started at 7.
Okay, guys, hold on. I think my pizza's here.
Well, okay.
Pizza time.
I think that Zephyr would do better if he was gaming.
We'll try and see what we can do. I can't guarantee gaming. We'll have a look at what's physically possible, and then yeah.
Like, we can have a
So-
segment where Zephyr builds the biggest cop he could possibly build on Minecraft. You know what I'm saying? He gets 30 minutes just to build a giant penis.
Does that?
Right. I think. Yeah, we'll sort it out. But yeah. I'm gonna wrap it up now. Once again.
Right.
Everybody. Wanna
Sorry
thank
for the
anybody for
broadcast.
actually watch it. Trust me. We'll get this eventually. We'll nail it down eventually. All right.
Yeah, we'll get there eventually.
So
Maybe
yeah,
not today, maybe not tomorrow, but eventually.
someday, right? Yeah, thanks everybody for coming on. You know, 8 p.m. Next Friday. You know, get ready. Or whatever time, you never know. I'll let you know if there's a schedule change. Our Discord server is in the description, and if you wanna, add me on Discord, my Discord's there. If you wanna follow me on Twitter, my Twitter's there. If you wanna see me argue with random people on the internet. So, right. Once again, everybody, thank you very much, and thank you for everybody coming on the show and actually taking time out of it to be on here. So yeah, I'll see you all next Friday.
Got a new woman, found her in an old bar. Got me a woman, baby, took her back to my car.